interrupt me again.
Out of the way! No, in truth, this man deserves no... from us, as a sign of respect to our Creator, we pay respect to the dead.
Fine horse you got there.
There, girl.
Lily Mae. Lily Mae, you think you're so great.
Yeah, that's my girl. You're a brave girl. This way. Come on. Hey there, girl. Yeah. Good girl. Easy now. Yeah, you good, girl?
Don't I know it?
These here are city folk. They're gonna have trinkets and all.
I want food, not trinkets. Can't eat trinkets.
Well, food don't go make you pretty.
You ain't never gonna be pretty.
That ain't how you adapt.
You all right, girl?
Sure as hell ain't looking for friends out on the road.
Yeah.
talking territory, mister. We've been beaten down and driven out and...
Surrender? I'm well within...
Push your boys! Me's gonna know the Raiders! Hope you're saying your prayers! My government orders! It ain't our government! You son of a...
Yeah. Yeah.
You see that?
Everyone wants a piece of you, Mr. Wofford. Ah, let's get you back. Girl. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I guess I'll settle down one of these days.
Yeah, there's a girl.
Per la Madonna!
Shite!
What the hell?
No, no.
Buenos días, señor.
Okay then, girl.
What do you want with me?
finally brought him in. Good on
Oh, I'm killing
Don't you
someone.
have anything else to do?
What has gotten into you?
Please, I really don't need no help.
Ah, shit.
Wait.
I've been shot.
Quelle tristesse.
I believe this body's worth something.
Well, now. So much for them boys being the care of the South. Drop that razor. Cart out back. Come around for your bounty. The Colts cart is in the back of the station. Bag yourself.
Hello, sirs.
Don't you come near me with that. I don't need that kind of trouble.
I cannot find my mule. I think it has been stolen.
Morning.
Hello.
I make good on my promises. Here's your payment.
That's it. Look out!
Sorry.
How are you, ma'am?
How you doing?
Hi, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Excuse me, partner.
How's your name?
You know a good place, get some food?
I do not know.
Morning to you.
Hello there.
You remind me of a feller I used to know. Howdy, fellers.
Hello.
Nice to see some friendly faces around here.
Huh.
Mister,
Fine morning.
how's it going?
Plain off.
Morning, friend.
You're doing a great job.
Look out, will you?
Whoa!
Hold still, girl. Yeah.
We need more food.
Really need you boys to get out there and hunt. Supplies are low.
Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it. Don't you overcook this now, Pearson.
Good job,
And how
Mr.
are
Morgan. Yeah, good.
Very good.
Morning, Arthur.
Morning.
Hey there.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Arthur.
You know, I'm sure Grimshaw could use an extra pair of hands around here.
Nobody's servant girl, Mr. Morgan.
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so. Yours, Mary.
You settling back in?
I like it here. Lots of places to explore.
Well, don't explore too far. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Okay.
Morning, Arthur.
There she is. Smile. Things could be worse.
I'll smile when I got reason to.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Hi, Charles.
You gonna get up?
What?
You're interrupting my beauty rest.
Morning, Arthur.
You okay, Charles?
Yeah. You did good getting the boy back.
All in the past now. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right. Okay there, Mr. Morgan?
Yep. Morning to you. Thank you for all your work.
Of course, Mr. Morgan.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde is finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
Son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
Ah, that's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, You join the party? We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come, come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Ah, the angry cowboys who arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest, yes. As my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Sì. I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me. Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Have a blessed evening.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out
Champagne, sir.
Ah, get me a bloody drink, will you? A small one.
Just big enough for me to swim lengths in, you know?
Yes, madam.
You know what? Great fuck, I'm drunk.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hi there, sir.
I
How's
used to be a
things?
great beauty.
Fits and
Well,
starts.
hello,
Okay,
gentlemen. Featherstone Chambers. Pleased to meet you.
Heston James.
What a
The truth is, since the war, the country's doomed itself.
I disagree. The war was 30 years ago. I was just a boy. And since then, we have fought more wars. And we will fight more again.
The country tore itself apart.
And what do you think, sir?
I think war is a fine way of thinning the herd.
Exactly. This man is a realist.
I cannot believe I am hearing this. Excuse me.
Sometimes, sir, the innocent are the damned. Enjoy your evening. I must go see my wife.
Good evening.
Oh, you play.
How are you all doing?
It's my weakness, my
How do you
worst
do?
vice.
Perhaps you should have it whipped out of you like you advocate whipping the sin out of others.
How's it going with you?
Just
Not
swell.
whipping, sir, working, and besides, my vice is between me and my maker. Keep winning.
Every
Evening,
gambler
folks.
says that, Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I know, but like I said, the next big tournament, which I will not be attending,
What
is for a
on
game
earth
too
is
rich
wrong
for
with
my
you?
blood. I may be a knave, but I am a sensible knave.
That's so.
Well, sure, I'm not a wealthy man. I run a prison. The old riverboat tournament.
I apologize for that woman, sir. The last thing she needs is more champagne.
Hey, if she's having a good time.
I'm not sure she is, sir.
Well,
Always happening. A true romantic. A dreamer. Why don't you let me show you someday?
And you think my cousin would appreciate that demonstration?
Your cousin is a cold woman. I'm a very lonely man.
And I am more than someone's blanket against the night's chills. Leave me, Mr. Hawksbill. Please stop pestering me.
Take care of people living in this land.
evening all.
Bonjour, monsieur.
The Indian problem is not an urban problem, but a rural problem. And here
Evening,
in
folks.
Saint-Denis, we have problems
Bonjour,
of
monsieur.
our own.
I beg to differ,
How are you?
sir. It is not a rural problem, but a human problem. An American problem. We want to end this century yet more besmirched with blood and guilt because of more sins? Do we wish to better ourselves?
It ain't complex, MU. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off.
All right, okay, goddammit.
Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
Mayor,
Allegedly.
this quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. A writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in silence in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did you say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
How do you do?
Evening, sir.
How do you do?
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terry. Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing. The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting. Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, That could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Let me see you take this.
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylors.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay. Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
All in the past now.
How's it going?
As well as can be expected.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
How have you been, Arthur?
Okay. You seem well, Reverend.
Yes. Well, maybe. I've been okay before, but then I make a fool of myself again.
So do I.
I went into town.
So did I.
If I was still a religious man, I'd say there are too many Catholics there, but I've given up on all that.
Me too, Reverend.
I met a monk there. Kindly fellow. Took me back to my days in college.
Is there any purpose to this conversation, Reverend?
Not really, but he said the strangest things about all manner of bad things happening in town.
Bad things happening in the city. Who would have thought it possible?
Well, maybe if you're there, you could have a chat with him. He's hanging about outside the marketplace collecting alms for the poor.
Sounds thrilling.
How are the things?
Oh, there he is. Big bad Morgan.
Not now, Uncle. I ain't in the mood.
Drink cow piss instead of milk again? You're milking the wrong bit, son. Milking the wrong bit. That's a metaphor, by the way.
If you say so.
Or is it a simile? I can't remember. I feel like I need some cow piss myself.
And then what? Disappear. Like a memory. Just fade away. Grow old and bored.
The people just gonna forget about us? That's nonsense. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
I disagree. When you're my age, you realize more gets forgotten than remembered. And forgiveness.
Mr. Morgan!
Mostly that's God's.
Morgan!
For the rest,
Reverend.
just an easy way of saying I don't care.
Hello, Mary Beth.
How are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Oh, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going. All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Radley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You was fished.
Thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack? Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him. What are you doing?
Whoa. What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Now get out of here.
Oh, I see that Anyway, just get in there and find Tilly.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
It don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun. Anyone approaches, shoot them.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine.
Now catch that bastard.
The one in front of the boat. Bring him.
All right, get after them.
You're okay.
Oh, you're gonna pay. All of you.
Yep.
Oh, look at these cowards. On the hill, to the water. You got it. Oh, there they are, by the shoreline. Oh, hurry! We're going to lose them! All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
You're making a big mistake.
Come on, get him, Arthur.
Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Open me like a damn steer.
Quick, before he gives you the slip.
pleasure. Every time.
Let me go, or we'll hunt you down. That bitch owes me. All right.
Where's that horse got to?
Get these ropes off of me right now. Ah. You're a dead man.
For Christ's sake.
Untie me, you bastard!
Ever? When I need it.
You're gonna pay for this.
We're going for a walk. Let's go. Come on. All right.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur!
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on. Finish the bastard off.
All right.
Come on. Let's get you home. Yeah!
Now get out of here.
Not again. Out of the damn way!
So, wait your turn. Almost done.
mister.
How's your luck?
Farewell.
I have not been good at all, unfortunately.
Well, hello again. I got another one. You interested?
All right, well, come back if you change your mind. Sizing that one up then, are you? It's a decent bounty. I happen to know that fella is farming the swamp, or trying to, up by Siltwater Strand. He's a bad egg.
You need a ride, fella?
Can I get a ride?
So, where are you going? Well, suit yourself. Holler if you change your mind.
Hey, mister. Excuse me, pardon.
Move your ass!
Hi, folks.
Greetings, amigo.
You know when you have one of those days? Howdy.
That's so.
Look out! Just a scratch. Let's go.
Please, friend. You gotta help me out. You're wasting time I don't have. Thanks for nothing.
Idiot. Yeah.
Come on.
Who is it?
Mr. Morgan, to what we owe the pledge. There he is.
Uncle Arthur,
How's the reading going?
I'm getting better.
Good. Well, keep it up.
Let me know if you find candy.